So my story with Light Elegance, I think it started around maybe 2013, but it wasn't actually until like 2015 that I got more involved with the brand because Instagram just launched. I was so like intrigued by the way that other people were doing nails with hard gel because you could like file into it. I started trying out Light Elegance, and I must say that I very quickly fell in love with the brand overall. It was a little bit confusing in the beginning because there were so many different options. But now, of course, I understand why. And I love that they have so many different options depending on, the clients and the nail techs and all that. I had posted quite a lot of nail pictures using Light Elegance. So I was tagging them and everything because I really loved the product. So I think me and Lexi started chatting a little bit on Instagram. And then the relationship with Light Elegance grew more and more. I reached out to Ellie and said, you know what? We should do kind of like an ambassador thing because there was nothing like that back then in the nail industry. So they jumped right on it. We clicked right away. We had so much fun from day one. They actually brought me in to Premiere Orlando in 2015. So that was right before the competition started. And that was my first ever US trade show. It was overwhelming. Best time I've ever had. Still to this day, like the first show I did with Ellie is one of those shows that just kind of sticks with me. I met so many amazing people. They introduced me like to everyone. I had an amazing time at the booth. My first time working, I would say, like a real big show. I had done a couple of smaller ones in Sweden, but that's like nothing. So for me, as the little Swede, this was amazing. So big. We had like magazines over there taking pictures. I got the chance to connect with other nail techs as well that I had been speaking with on Instagram and all that. So a year after that, at the Chicago show, we announced me as the international educator for Ellie. So I think the combination of me doing the Next Up Nail Artist competition and announcing me as the ambassador and then international educator, this is where everything just took off for me. So I started traveling the world, doing lots of shows, lots of classes. I enjoyed every single moment of it. We have so many stories and fun things from different shows, and I'm not going to share it here because, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas and so on. Pineapple. To this day, believe that the shows that I've done with Light Elegance are like the most memorable and most treasured memories that I have. We were such an amazing team. We had so much fun. We support each other and just in general have so much fun after the shows and everything. I always cry a little bit when I leave the shows and my American family because I always miss them so much when I get back home.